Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Dose. It is Thursday, May 22, 2025. Sorry I've been on the road this week. You see me here wearing a Louisville sweatshirt, and news is out today about me. I just want to let you guys know, as my subscribers, what's going on. I think I mentioned in a Sunday 7 that I was consulting with the university about this change in college sports and this transformational time where college sports is looking more and more like pro sports, and the litigation that should be settled any day and all the effects on it. Anyway, the school is Louisville. You see it on my shirt. I've been advising, consulting, being a strategic advisor with them since January. And so it kind of, quote unquote, went public, although it wasn't any designed to be a big secret. I didn't want to name it before they did. I want them to be able to do that. They put out a release today saying that I've been with them. And I have been with them since January. I signed on basically in December for the first of the year to advise, consult, strategize, etc. with Louisville athletics, Louisville football, Louisville basketball, Louisville women's basketball, Louisville track and field, Louisville baseball, Louisville swimming and diving, Louisville volleyball. So it's a comprehensive look through the looking glass of an athletic department at University of Louisville. I have no connection to Kentucky. I have no connection to University of Louisville. The athletic director at Louisville is a guy named Josh Heird, H-E-I-R-D, and I have always found him a visionary. And he worked at Villanova years ago as a deputy athletic director, more of a CFO. And he went back to Louisville, where he worked before, to be the AD, to have the big job there. And you know what? He called me. He was sitting in some ACC meetings. Louisville's in the ACC, in the fall. And he realized what was ahead. Now, what's happened in college sports, as you know, is a lot of these schools are hiring general managers, particularly by sport. We've seen general manager of North Carolina, Mike Lombardi, general manager at Oklahoma football, Jim Nagy, who used to run the Senior Bowl. We see general manager at Stanford named Andrew Luck, Stanford football. We see general managers across the board in football and basketball coming from NFL and NBA backgrounds. That's where we are. College sports is more like pro sports every day. Now we have this legal settlement coming that's going to be back pay for NIL lost in a time where athletes couldn't get NIL. But the big feature of it is a revenue share cap. It's not going to be a cap exactly like the NBA or hockey or the NFL, but obviously my experience with managing a cap and doing contracts is going to be particularly valuable here. So I've already been involved in a lot of the basketball and football contracts, women's basketball, but the main thing is developing a contract that's going to be used by the school, because collectives are on their way out. School direct payments are on their way in. With this revenue share cap on July 1, scheduled to start that day, you can have and will have, legally have, for the first time in the history of college sports, direct payments to the athletes. That's what I've been drawing up and negotiating for the past few months, again, with agents of all shapes and sizes, big firms, small firms, cousins, uncles, family, and figuring out that it is a task. Again, Louisville's not hiring a general manager. I'm not a general manager. I'm not an employee. I'm not their lawyer. I work with their general counsels. I work with their coaches. I work with their administrators. I'm in senior leadership meetings with the athletic department, and it's been a good marriage so far. I'm very impressed with Josh and his whole senior leadership team in athletics, and doing my part. Not stopping anything else I'm doing. I know at my age, some people are offloading, I'm onboarding. So I still have a day job at Villanova as head of the Sports Law Society and teaching. I still have my role here, of course, my Business of Sports podcast, my Sports Illustrated column, my Sunday 7 newsletter, all of the above as we go through a power outage. Anyway, I just want to let you know that, and that's where we are. So you see it in the news, on Twitter, wherever you may see it. I want to let my subscribers know what's going on with my consulting role. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.